It's currently 10:18. I want to get into the groove of recording again. I want to make it into a habit. But I don't really got too much today for you guys. I'm just, home just working. I got my software back there. I got my software back there. It's open. Not really too much going into that. Hold on, let me see. Let me flip the camera. It's called Coet.ai. Coet.ai. Let me see it. I use this to, contact all my leads. You got the dashboard right there. It's basically go high level, but I had bought into this program. I have something called the IGPA. I don't want to call it that because I want to turn it into something else. But let me flip the camera. But yeah, I want to take it into a different area. Um, I'm just targeting influencers overall. That's basically what I'm doing. Because look at the math on this. I literally wrote all of this down. Let's see. IGPA notes. No, not that one. This one. So let's say the goal is to get to 2 million, right? These are the metrics that go behind it, right? So let's say if I contact somebody that got 50K followers, you use the 1% rule, right? 1% of their followers actually purchase something, right? So 1% of 500,000, or no, 1% of 50,000 is 500, right? And now let's say if you have a product price of $30 to 500, right? Off of one launch, you can make anywhere between from 15,000 to 250,000 on the high end, right? And then I kind of broke it up. Like these are what you call the big dogs. I have just regular people, right? And you have the big dogs. The regular people are 25K to 50K followers, right? Big dogs, right? They're 100K followers to 200, no, 100K to 300K, right? And once you go past that, right, now you have a monopoly because you have 400K followers, right, all the way up to 700K followers, and anything above that, you're a tycoon, right? So let me read the numbers for the tycoon, and I don't think I'm gonna succeed in contacting a tycoon, right? Maybe I have to help, a big dog get to a tycoon level and basically keep that relationship, right? Um, a tycoon, yeah. Let's say a tycoon, right? 800K followers, right? 1% of their audience buys something, right? 1% of 800,000 is 8,000, right? If they have something that's product 30 to $500, right? You could literally make off of one launch, right? $240,000 up to 4 million, right? 4 million. And people wonder why Kylie Jenner is literally a billionaire. She's literally just selling just fucking makeup. She's selling makeup, something that costs $26 to thousands of girls, and it's Kylie Jenner, right? So girls are just purchasing that, right? She has her brand going behind that, right? So let's say if I just contact these people and I just help them jumpstart, I just help them jumpstart whatever they got going on, right? So that's essentially what's going on. Also, it's just people wonder why Kylie Jenner got so much money in her bank account, or just so much money, or just whatever going on for her. She has an absurd amount of people following her, right? People know her. She's like a personal brand on steroids. Her whole family is. And she just sells whatever it is, makeup, something that goes for $50 or something like that as a set. And then she basically got people on a recurring subscription because when that shit runs out, they're gonna purchase another one, right? And they're just gonna want to keep on doing that. They're just gonna want to keep on doing that. So it's just you guys could build something like this, right? But you just need to know what you're doing. She has obviously a whole team going on behind her, and I could potentially do this for you upfront at no cost. We can just partner up, right? And I'll take care of everything on the back end. Me and my team will take care of everything on the back end. And all you have to do is just keep me and you post, obviously advocate for the brand, advocate for the item. And from then on, as soon as start going on, we could just keep on rolling and keep on reinvesting into the brand, reinvest into the brand until the thing has a breath of its own. So that's basically what I got going on. I'm just in the crib, just working on what the hell I got going on. It's my little setup right here. I'm digging the new setup. I got books up there, right? I got books up there. Something that I want to do, right? I want to start, like a family library, like every book that got me to where I am today, right? And it's just gonna be a room. It's just gonna be a room just full of knowledge. And if you wanna, cause I mean, God willingly, right? I get to that destination that I'm trying to get to. And if anybody has a question, right, they can ask me, but I'm just gonna send them to the room because like you can't just ask me a bunch of questions and expect to get to where that goal is, right? You have to have like that own desire. You gotta search for for that knowledge yourself. I've been asking for wisdom, right? Like if you if you're religious, right, and you know how to like really pray, you're not gonna ask God for, oh, make me the richest person on earth. Make me at that point you're being disrespectful. You gotta ask for it, right? Like, the wisdom, the understanding, the discipline, right, to do the things to get you to where you need to be, right? So I've been asking for wisdom. That's what I've been asking for. And I don't know. Like I just been getting wisdom. I feel like you know, I the more I ask for it, the more challenges I face, right? And the more I find myself doing things to help me gain the wisdom. It's just like it's like a direct correlation. I really don't know how to explain it, but like it's just like I'm just if I literally just got down, right? And I was asking God for like wisdom and stuff like that. And now like 2 hours later I have a choice to go outside and do something dumb or basically read a book. I was just asking God for wisdom. What you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna read the book. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So it's just like that's what I've been doing, and I feel like things has just been coming to me. Things has just been coming to me, right? I remember a fun fact about this book, right? Hold on, let me pull it out. Fun fun fact about this book. Rocket Fuel by Gino Wickman and Mark C. Winters, right? This and this, Gino Wickman. So the story behind these books, right? I deliver, and I was delivering to this beautiful ass house. Like it wasn't no regular house. It looked like something Kanye West should be living in. And I needed his signature. So I couldn't just, just like leave. I just needed his signature. And I was waiting for a little while. It was a bunch of packages, at least like 8 packages. So I was determined on getting that signature. The last thing I was gonna do was take everything out. I made a mistake. I should have like tried to contact him before I took everything out, but I didn't do that. I made the mistake. I put everything at his front door, then tried to contact him. Nowhere to be found. I'm walking around the house, and mind you, there's a full construction, set going on. Like there's construction being done to that house. I go to the back of the crib. Like I'm telling you, it was beautiful. Like it was, like there was like probably an inch of water that was meant to just be there so it could reflect, so it could cause a reflection so it could just have a certain effect. It was like still water. Like that's how beautiful the crib was. I'm telling you. And I go to the front door and I finally find him, right? I finally find him and I got the signature and whatever, and I'm just walking back to my truck, and I'm just like, damn, yo, this house is beautiful. Like, what did he do? And I'm just walking, and then I'm like, yo, I gotta talk to this guy. I go back and I tried to find him, couldn't find him, right? And then I guess the lead manager or the construction site manager was just watching me, and he was like, "What do you want?" I was like, "Nah, I just had to ask him a question." He tried to go to look for him because I made it seem like I had to do something with the signature. I was like, "Yo, there's no way he's gonna help me out if I just gotta ask him like a regular question, right?" So I made it seem like I had to ask him a question off of like the package. I made it seem like it was important. So I I he couldn't find him, and I was like, "Yo, you know what? It's cool. Never mind." I got one foot in the truck, and he comes out again, and he was like, "Yo, what's the matter?" And I just pulled up to him. Everybody was just watching. I'm like, "Damn, there's like at least like 10 people around. I don't even care though." So I was like, "Yo, I just started my business. I didn't just start my business, but I just started my business." I asked him, hold on, rewind real quick. I asked him, I was like, "Yo, how did you get all of this? Like, what did you do to make you this successful?" Right? He was like, "I own a construction business." Right? And I was like, "I just started my business. Are there any tips that you can give to me to help me get to, the same place?" And what's it called? Like he was just like, "Oh shit. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'll uh just I'll give you a book." He named one of the books, right? And he was just like he named that one off the top of his head, and then he was just like, what's the name of the other book? I'm sorry, I'm not in that headspace right now. My mind is like all over the place, right? He pulled out his phone, took like 3 steps to the right, and said to the person he was on the phone with, "Yo, what was that book?" And then the person just knew what he was talking about. He was like, "Got it, got it." He turned around and just told me the other book, right? And I was like, "Yo, thank you, I appreciate it." He was like, "No, thank you." I don't know why he was thanking me, but like he said, "No, thank you. If you apply everything in this book, right, your business will explode." It's a practical book. If you apply everything in this book, your business will explode. I promise you. I promise you, right? And shook his hand. Everybody was watching, and I just got up out of there. I just got up out of there, and I had a box truck, and I had to reverse. It was like literally up a big ass mountain. Like I had to reverse down the whole mountain, and on top of that too, it was a very tight spot. There was a car to my right, car to my left. The guy, he was like, "Hey, you need help?" I was like, "Nah, I got it. Nah, I got it." Reversed down the whole joint. Right? I'm like, nah, yeah, like I gotta reverse down this whole thing. But yeah, that's basically how the story of how or why I picked up these 2 books, right? The story of why I picked up these 2 books. You're saying you're only learning from this type of person. You can gain knowledge from literally anywhere. You can gain knowledge from literally anywhere. So go out there and start talking.